I can't smile?
Yes.
Okay. What up YouTube? We're back at it again with another video. And you don't know, obviously.
I'm back.
She's back.
Better than ever.
Back.
Always here.
The people have spoken.
And they have chosen me.
They chose us to be accompanied by each other.
AKA me.
While you're here, might as well go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're new to the channel. And if you're a friend of the channel, click like on the video.
You should.
Or the other videos.
Or the other video after that.
You know, there's only.
And our future videos.
Yeah, just click like on all of them. Alright, so you don't know, your boy Keep76 is here with his friend TRAMAINE. And this week we're going to be doing our first installment of Talk the TINGZ DEM. You know, and we all know you're good with talking the TINGZ DEM. And so we want you to be completely honest on these topics because don't hold back. The channel is for freedom of speech.
Okay.
Alright. So the first thing we're going to be talking about was a question.
Ooh.
And I find it very interesting. So here we go.
Okay.
What's your opinion on destroying your ex's things in the face of a bad breakup?
Just do it. Do it. Burn it down. I said everything on fire. Dash web things them.
Hold on.
Give us some.
First of all.
Sell us some of the things.
Wait. Oh, you lost Monday.
Anyways, on a serious note.
No, alright. What do you term as being a bad breakup though?
A bad breakup. Okay, what do I term as being a bad breakup? Basically, anything that doesn't end with a civil conversation, anything that ends with arguments and, you know, not being, you don't necessarily have to be on the same, I don't know, you know, side of everything, but just anything that doesn't end with a civil conversation, I deem as a bad breakup. So with all my breakups, I've always been in an attempt to end it properly with a civil conversation.
Because you don't want him to like come back and like shoot you or some shit.
That's one point. But I mean, I'm a passive, calm individual. I believe in, you know, things being settled all the time. So that's just basically the reason. But okay, so could you run the question one more time?
The question is, is he straight from the question?
Okay.
That's a good explanation. What's your opinion on destroying your ex's things?
I think
in the face of a bad breakup.
I think it's immature.
Oh.
I think it's immature.
Oh. So what was the first TRAMAINE? What was that answer? Where would that come from?
That was Suzette, and she come out with
her alter ego.
I apologize.
Suzette, guys.
Yes. However, TRAMAINE is back, and I think it's immature because that, as much as that may, or you may feel like that helps, it really doesn't. It just causes more chaos and adds fire to the fire.
Don't touch my shit.
What he said.
Don't touch my shit. Okay, my clothes, my electronics. Don't touch my shit. Just leave.
Just leave.
Why are we destroying people's things?
Just leave. It just makes sense. It doesn't warrant you anything to destroy it because you don't get anything from it. Yes, it releases anger, but what is the end result after that?
It releases anger.
Yeah, but what else? You release anger and what else?
Him not got no clothes.
Right. And then who am I gonna come to?
Well, they might go police station, but
okay, and what the police are gonna do?
You want Jamaican police?
Nothing.
Just go buy new clothes.
Right. But at the same time, I feel like it's immature. If you're leaving, you're leaving, and if he's the one who messed up, let him go and just go your separate ways. It's just better.
Yeah. Leave the bleach and the matches alone.
And the kerosene.
You might end up one of yourself in the
Don't kill yourself. Just saying. Just don't. Don't drink the Gabazone. Don't do it. Put it down.
Alright. Next question or topic. Third wheeling.
Hi, this is my topic, you know what I'm saying? Like,
welcome to our TED Talk, guys.
This is our topic.
Third wheeling. When is it too much?
Well,
guys, listen. Third wheeling guru.
God.
Okay.
Yes, I am a third wheeling goddess. I don't know. I always get put in these situations where I'm just always third wheeling to a point where I'm professional at it now.
That shouldn't be, that you shouldn't be claiming that.
I don't have anything else to do with my life. You were taking me out, yes. If you and your mother take me out, fine. I'll take y'all pictures, I'll sit and watch you kiss and wish that you guys were burning in hell. But otherwise from that, like, y'all are taking me out. I think it trumps just being in my room doing nothing.
All her female friends, I hope you guys listen.
I love you all. I do.
So, if your mother go out, just call her so she can.
Yeah, like okay, so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so good at photography now, because I remember back in the days when I went out with friends and they were with their, you know, significant other and they're like, can you take a picture of us? And I'm just like, why not? So
there's nothing else to do.
Right, you know, I'm just gonna sit here and breathe anyway, so might as well.
I third wheeled maybe twice, 2 or 3 times. Ever.
Oh, ever?
I don't do it.
Okay, cool.
It feels awkward.
It does. I mean, to be honest, you get used to it after a while.
You're not supposed to.
I'm not supposed to.
How many people, like, how many third wheeling escapades have you been on?
I can't calculate that right now. It's gonna take the entire video. But I mean, third wheeling. To be honest with you, nowadays it's been stressful because it reminds you of, you know, not being in that particular situation.
Reminds you of not having a man?
Since we're being blunt, yes. Yes, it does. So, I mean, sometimes it stings, and, you know, it's just, third wheeling it has its advantages, to be honest, and disadvantages. The advantages is any drama what I go on, you not in it, but to get to see everything, get the tea up front, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody not have to come tell you nothing, be like, I was there, everybody, and I saw everything.
The report says.
And the report says. Survey says.
I don't have a major issue with it. It's just like I don't do it because I feel like it gets to a point where they need their privacy. And
but I only third wheel when asked to be with the couple.
Right.
Like I don't do it otherwise. Or if I happen to be in that particular
pop up and be like, hi.
Yeah, so like for example, if I'm walking home from school and, you know, they're my friends, if both of them are my mutual friends and, you know, they're walking with me and then they decide to do a couple shit, then, you know, that's just a disadvantage. But I happen to find myself in that particular situation. But otherwise from that, I don't ask to be there. Or I don't ask for it. It just happens because it may naturally solve.
It's just like being a matey without the matey benefits.
If that's what you want to do.
Okay, fam.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'm just saying that it sounds like, but that's right.
It is what it is.
You know, okay, what is your opinion on social media influencers? You know, are they a good thing? Are they a bad thing? Do we care? Do we not care?
I care to an extent. It depends on who they're trying to influence
and what they're influencing you to do.
Because I mean, social media influencers have power, obviously.
Holy papa.
A lot of power. I know people who, if Beyonce said jump off a bridge, they might ask how high the bridge must be if you jump and what time they must jump off of the bridge.
But that's like, Beyonce though.
That's Beyonce.
I'm talking about like, alright, let's say in our Jamaican landscape you have, especially like females who are insanely popular, like a couple 100,000 followers, and you know, whatever they wear the girls want it. You know, wherever they go the girls want to go. So like stuff like that, you understand now that you have like a platform on which to do a bunch of stuff. Like how much responsibility you think?
They have a ton of responsibility, but I feel like it's indirect. Like, I mean, they are popular by what they do, but they influence indirectly. Like, it's not just, okay, I'm gonna get up and have 100 followers or 100k followers and just start influencing the world. They influence indirectly, and they touch the lives of people that they don't even know, right? What I'm saying is, to every good thing there's a bad thing, and the bad thing comes from our choices, right? Social media influencing is a good thing if you use it for good, and it's a bad thing if you use it for bad. If you choose to use it as a means of manipulation of the public, then obviously, you know, that's where you go wrong, and that's where you're now abusing your power. As opposed to if you start using it for good, you know, you have a ton of responsibilities, you touch lives, you know, you get to connect with persons out there. So I feel like, you know, it all depends on how you use it.
And I mean, a lot of people use it to secure the bag. I mean, Nowadays, if you're popular on social media, companies come to you and hey, promote this, let's do this, let's do. I mean, look at Mackerel for instance.
Pick up Mackerel.
First of all,
Big up you.
let me just say how many little companies or little businesses are, you know, contacting her to promote this stuff, and it just shows you guys, if you have a platform, if you have a following, people look at you and they're like, okay, if we can get our stuff on you, around you, for you to promote it, we'll pay you. And so it's that easy. Nowadays you realize a lot of people are like brand ambassadors and stuff. I mean,
as well as it's the level of impact you have, and I believe as a social media, or as someone being I'm not a social media influencer, just make that clear, that no, but like as somebody out there who is a social media influencer, like you have to be careful of who approaches you to influence what. Right, you have to understand that your morals and whatever you live by triumph, whatever it is, whatever popularity, whatever advantages you get from being a social media influencer. You have to ensure that whatever it is that you're putting out there is to influence for the good and not just for the money. You hear what I'm trying to say? So that's just my answer.
Dr. Phil. Well, yeah, I mean, as I said, there are a lot of social media influencers that I've, you know, spoken to or have had run-ins with, and I mean, it's a great platform, but people hold you to a higher standard. And when you realize that, you know, people are quick to jump on you for doing something versus a regular person,
greater accountability as well.
Yeah, it sucks. But as she says, there's a good side and there's a bad side. So I guess you just have to, you know, juggle that. Yeah. So next on the list, we're talking about, wait, have I lost my, oh, I got it. So we're talking about in the face of relationships, and the other day, what was it, yesterday? We were talking about marriages and prenups, and I said to
that was yesterday.
I was saying to you, when couples get divorced, right? Because we heard with like the whole Amazon guy, Jeff Bezos, you know, he got divorced and his wife got like half of his shit. So I was like, do you think, like, as a rich person, like if you have money and assets, should it be like at the forefront of your mind to get a prenuptial agreement before marriage? Like when you're getting married, like should that be at the top of the list?
Let me just take 2 seconds to try to put my mind in the body of a rich person, because I am not that. And let's say you get into a relationship and you're worth a cool, I don't know, you're worth like $150 million, okay? US $150 million is your net worth. And you get with someone, you pull that in a year. You get with someone who probably pulls, I don't know, $500,000 US a year. Like how do you know? I'm a strong believer in being independent. So
you say you're not gonna give him none of your shit.
He ain't getting none of my shit. And I don't want any of his shit. Like, period.
Yo, I swear, I thought you were gonna be one of those who were gonna be like, babe, what's yours is mine.
No.
And what's mine is yours.
And what's yours I feel. Until when it's in the marriage, it's like that. But when we're splitting, you know, there's no togetherness. There's no, okay, we're together, this is it. So give me my shit and take your shit.
My thing is,
and we're going our separate ways. That's just that.
Leave with what you came with.
Fact.
Like, leave with what you came with. I don't get people who like, oh,
I don't need your money. I don't need your assets. I don't need any part of you. As if we're deciding to split, that's just it.
And if you were smart, you would have, you know, made your own investments while y'all was together. So, you know what I'm saying?
You would have one little bank account on the side that put in $50 every day there with him.
2 shillings.
Just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Pack one bag and put in the closet when nobody not going on. Just in case, you know, things go wrong, you know.
But a lot of people like view prenups as like, oh, a bad idea because you're supposed to be in love and you shouldn't be thinking about that.
See, okay.
But when things go bad, as my mother said, it's not about you know, how do the wedding vows go? Till death do us part.
For better or for worse.
It's
not about that.
Until they start finding fault with person.
To be honest with you, it's not even about love. Love is a different topic all by itself, right? And you marry for the sole reason of getting in love. That is. If you marry for the sole reason of being in love,
that's the pretty part.
That is what you should marry for. I'm just making that very clear. But you know, you have to make some contingency plan. Like, you can't just trust and have your confidence in, oh, everything is gonna go perfectly fine and we're gonna be together forever and ever and ever and ever.
Fairy tale.
No. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm also saying don't bank on it. Things happen. You have to be prepared for whenever somebody switches on you. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? So you have to put plans in place, right? You can't, just depend upon your, which, you should be able to, but I wouldn't advise you to.
I say work.
They're people just the same. They disappoint, they let down, they do things, they're, manipulating, conniving people sometimes, and you don't know what you're getting into.
Your own bag.
Do it. Do it. If you might give money every weekend, put part in our offshore bank account. Do it. Remember me tell her that. If you might dash out $100,000 every week, put $75,000 or $50,000 in our offshore.
You're so like your money for experience. I'm just saying, like, if I'm if I got money, like Jeff Bezos money, shit. Nah, we signing a prenup, and it's not because I don't love you. I'm just saying, if shit was to hit the fan,
right? And I don't disagree. Like, if I had Oprah Winfrey money, you're signing that prenup twice.
Oh.
You're going to ensure that your signature is as bold,
permanent ink,
as daylight.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Do it, cause
money is a serious issue, and when you break up and you're like in a nasty divorce, you really want to make sure that
it shouldn't be that I'm supposed to give you something. It should be that, okay, we left on bad terms, and you know what? Out of the goodness of my heart, I'm gonna give you part of my money. Right? It shouldn't be that I'm entitled to.
People look at it as like, oh, you should pay me for my emotional distress. No.
No, forget that.
Forget that.
You know what I'm saying? But like, no, like you have to ensure that you make plans. It makes sense.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for checking in, and shout out to Tramita for.
It was a pleasure.
We just do blow kiss TV.
Yes. I love them.
YouTube sensation.
What?
Be sure to subscribe and click
like
on this video and the other videos, and you don't know it's a lot more to come because it is
popping up in here.
Summertime.
You know what I'm saying?
We should pop in.
We're not at the school no more.
Until. Thanks for checking in with us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.